call it the Battle of Kings, a doctrinal war in the digital coliseum where the lions roar. One man standing on the book, the other on tradition chain. One seeking freedom in the truth, the other bound by Rome's reign. Silk stepped up, representing the paper crown, talking apostolic succession, trying to shut the whole town down. Said you need our church to tell you what the scriptures mean. A king on a paper throne, setting up a guillotine. But the Christian king, he stood firm on a solid rock, while the Catholic shots were flying, ticking like a clock, talking where's your authority, who gave you the right? But his foundation was sand, crumbling in the night.
It's a war for the soul, a fight for the text. One building on Peter, the other on what's next. You can hear the echoes in the digital void, when a man with just a word leads the other destroyed. Regulated, tradition fell, shattered on the floor. Only one king left standing when they settled the score.
Yeah. Yeah. Seal pulled out Ignatius, Clement from the shelf, inching words from dusty man trying to prove himself. You gotta trust the early church, the fathers and the popes, but it's a spiral argument, a tangled rope of hopes. Christian king, fight back. You cherry picking history. You take the canon and dismiss their mystery. You trust their Bible pick, but not their consistent creed. Exposing double standards, planting the militant seed. Then came the circular ride. How you know it's true? Seal trapped in his own logic, nothing left to do. He pointed to the council, the very church he served. A snake eating his tail with nothing in reserve. You used the book to prove the book, a desperate final cry. But the Christian king just sighed, that's your lie, not mine. The Bible authenticated itself, the spirit bears witness inside, while the papal castle walls began to slide.
It was a war for the soul, a fight for the text. One building on Peter, the other on what's next. You can hear the echoes in the digital void, when a man with just a word leaves the other destroyed. Regulated, tradition fell, shattered on the floor. Only one king left standing when they settled the score.
The mic turned to a weapon, the chat became the street. Still got heated, started talking about a formal me. But the heart of the battle was already bled and done. When sola scriptura outdrew the papal gun. You could see the panic, the interrupting rage. A man seeing his fortress crumble, page by page, talking about Latin. Desperate to confuse, but it was just a smoke screen. The tactical rules he'd lose in the end. Just a man in his open book, while the other system, with all his bells, it shook. It wasn't about insults or who could yell the loudest. It was the way to truth, making the proudest. Bow down in the silence when the arguing stops, and all you're left with is the rock, not the rocks that they props. One king walked away, his crown was still intact. The other's empire fiction, a historical pact, shattered. Finally left, finally. Yeah, he left. The battlefield quiet, only the word remains. Rest in peace to dead arguments, thug life, and the truth. Stay up.